Hey everybody, it is Miss P here, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about some things you're going to see when you log in for the first time into your online course. First thing is you're going to come to a page that looks like this. A few very important things on this page that I want to point out. One, if you ever have any messages here, you need to click and read them. This is another way in which your teachers or I may send you messages. So before you ever even go into your courses, if you see any unread messages here, make sure you check those out. Also, if you're just logging in for the first time and your school gave you like a generic password, you should click over on Edit Account, type in your old password, and then type in a new password. It's very important that your new password be at least 8 characters long, have at least one capital letter, and at least one number. If your password does not meet those standards, you will not be able to access your online course. So please, please keep that in mind. The last thing I wanted to show you here was if you ever, let's say I click on this and I can't get into my class and something's going wrong, you can click here on course information and you can see the 2 courses you're enrolled in or whatever course you're enrolled in, and you can see your teacher's email and information on how to get in touch with him or her. So keep that in mind just in case, again, you're ever here and you just can't get to Canvas at all, which is where your course is, then it's a really good idea to click on course information and just email your teacher from there. So this is called Genius. If you ever hear anyone, your teacher or me or anyone say anything about Genius, this system right here is called Genius. Now when you click and go into your course, it is housed in what's called Canvas. So to go into your course, you just click either one of these links. Either one is fine. They're going to take you to the same page and you're going to be able to access all of your courses from that page. But you just click one of these links. You're going to come to what's called your dashboard. Now, anytime you see a message up here, please take a second and read it. It's going to be very important information either from me or from your teacher. Once you've read it though, you can just click X and get that out of the way. And now what's going to show is a box or multiple boxes depending on how many courses you're enrolled in. And this box, when clicked, is going to take you into your course. I'm just going to go into a couple of courses and show you some things. All courses look very different, of course, but you will see that the home page is kind of going to look the same because on every home page you should see your teacher's name, your teacher's email address, due dates for all of the work in the class, and then also a welcome video. Please take a moment and watch the welcome video. Take a moment and put down all of these due dates into your calendar or your phone, just so you know when something is becoming due. And then also write down your teacher's email address. So if something were to ever happen and you can't for some reason access the course or online at all, then you at least have the email address and you can email your teacher. Oftentimes teachers also give phone numbers. Feel free to save that phone number so you can text or call your teacher if you ever need to. I told you that I'm Miss P and I'm the director of Niswonger Online, but I am also a teacher for Niswonger Online, and so I've brought you into my U.S. history course. Some things I want to make sure that you understand. This home page is just information, very important information, especially that pacing guide, but just information. To get to your coursework, you need to come over and click on Modules. It will then open up a new page and you will see all of the work that needs to be completed in your online class. It's very important that you move through this work in order. You know, you don't want to do chapter 2 before you do chapter 1. That would be kind of weird, right? It's very important that you look at these first information pages. For example, if you click here, you will get more information on how to contact me, like my phone number and things like that. So check out all of those pages. Then you just want to begin by clicking, like I said, in order. These little icons you're going to become very familiar with. in the next few weeks, but they tell you what you're clicking on. So if it just looks like a sheet of paper, then that means that is just an information page. So you open that up and it's telling you what we're doing in Module 1 in this class. If you this icon, this is telling you that it is a discussion forum. So online discussion forums are ways in which you as students can talk to each other, and also ways in which you can talk to me. The very first forum in all of your classes is going to be a like introduce yourself, I want to get to know you type forum. So very simple, very easy. Just tell your teacher a little bit about you and tell the other students in your class, you know, what high school are you attending and all of that information, because in our classes we have students from all over the state of Tennessee. So you see some more of those page icons. So it's giving you information. And then when you see a sheet of paper with a pencil over it, this is an assignment. So this is going to give you instructions for an assignment, and then it's going to give you the place to submit it. So here are the instructions. Here's the rubric so you understand how it will be graded. And once you complete this project, you're going to click on this big red button that says Submit Assignment. There are two ways that you can submit an assignment for us. You can upload a document from your computer. So this is a like a PowerPoint, and let's say that you created it on your laptop or on your computer in PowerPoint and you have that document saved. This right here is where you can click Browse to find the document and upload it. Now, if you are working from a Google Drive, the best thing to do is to click Text Entry and then copy and paste. After you click Share in your Google Drive on that document, copy and paste the link right here. Final icon you will come across looks like a little rocket ship, and that means this is a quiz or a test. The biggest thing I need to stress is that you do not want to go into a quiz or a test until you're absolutely ready to take it. For example, let's say that I click on this quiz and I go in to take the quiz, and then I start looking at the questions and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know the answers to any of these questions. And I go and I click to exit and I leave the page. This quiz, I just got a 0 recorded for it. Very important is your inbox within your course. If you look over on the left, you see inbox. This is a great way, I say the best way, to get in touch with your teacher, because anytime you send a message here, it is going to be forwarded out to your teacher's personal email, and he or she will get it immediately, and when they respond, it will go to your email and also go to your inbox here and show that you have new messages when you log in. It's just like an email account. You click compose a new message and you're going to put your course, and then it's going to look much different, but you're going to click your teacher, and then you just compose the email and click send. You can attach items if you need to. Maybe you're having an issue with something and you took a screenshot. You can attach that screenshot to this message and everything. But again, this is just a really great way for you to get in touch with your teacher and know that he or she will see it the very next time that they're online. I wanted to go into one other course, and since this test student is also enrolled in French, I thought we would go into French. You can see here's the home page. Very important information. Looks a lot different than my home page, but it has her contact information, it has a welcome video, and it has those very important due dates on the pacing guide. Just like in the other course, you go into modules to complete your work. You are going to go through all of these links here just to make sure that you understand what you need to do and how you're graded and all of that in this course. And then once you're ready, you're going to go into Module 1. One thing I want to stress to you about some of your courses is you're going to have, you may have a course in which you see a lot of numbers like 1.01 and 1.04, and you scroll down and there's 2.03s, and now you're in the 3.0s and 4s and 5s, like that. Those numbers are very important because what they're doing is they're telling you what is related within this first module. So, for example, 1.06, this is a voice activity. So in this class, you're going to record your voice speaking about something so your teacher can hear you speak in French. However, you're not going to know how to do this until you go through this link and see how they're both labeled 1.06. It's like that all through the course. So, you're down in Module 4. You're not going to know how to do this written assignment until you go through all of the work in this link. And these links here are basically your textbook. They're your textbook, but they're much cooler because they're full of videos, they're full of charts, they're full of the language being spoken, different things like that. I do want to stress to you that when you click on one of those links, rarely is it just one page. Always look right here. This is 5 pages in this section. And so you want to make sure you move through all of the pages. Anytime you see a little play button, click play and listen to it.
C'est un drapeau américain.
That's how you're going to understand and learn how to speak this language if you're in a foreign language. If you're in physics or if you're in math, it's also full of little videos that you want to make sure that you watch, full of charts in which you can move things around and graphs to help teach you. And so just anytime that you can, click or move through something, you want to do that because it's just, again, this is how you're learning the information before you do the assignment that is associated with it, or before you take the test that is associated with it. This helps as a little introduction, and even if you're not taking French or U.S. history, your course is going to look like one of these courses, and this right here will help you as you begin in that course. Last thing I want to show you, on our Niswonger Online page, very important link right here where it says questions or tech issues. If you ever have any trouble maybe uploading an assignment or accessing an assignment, maybe you click on a video and the video doesn't work, please fill it out right here and let me know, and I will get back to you with help as soon as I can. Very important that in this area, it says be specific. You have to tell me exactly where the trouble is in the course. So if you're in French and a video is not working, you can't just write here, my French video isn't working, because French has like 100 videos in it. What you need to tell me is 1.04, the video is not working, because then that, again, if you remember, that's going to tell me exactly where to go. So if you have these numbers in your course, make sure you tell me or tell your teacher if you're asking your teacher questions. Make sure you tell us that number. If you don't have the numbers, like in the U.S. history course, then just make sure you're very specific about which assignment or which link it is, because the more specific you are, the faster I'm going to be able to help you, because I don't have to email you back and ask you more questions. I can get started fixing the issue immediately. And last thing, and this should not be of an issue to you guys, you've probably already logged in, but this is always where you go to log in. But if you ever, for some reason, if you click here and then you're like, oh, I can't remember my password, just keep scrolling down a little bit, fill out this information, and I will get your password to you immediately. So I hope everyone has a great semester. I'm really looking forward to this semester. And just remember, if you ever need anything, you have a teacher here to help you. I'm here to help you, and we want to help you. So please don't be afraid to reach out. Thanks, guys.